Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all having a great start to the week. So, I woke up with Andy Muschietti on the brain. Not the person I'd want to be thinking about this early in the day. However, I am thinking about him because he did an interview a couple days ago where basically he broke down why, in his perspective, the Flash movie failed. I think we can see where this is going because, if we were to play a guessing game as to what he would say, why did the movie fail? Is it because of the poor acting? Is it because of the poor decision making when it comes to your actors? Okay. Is it because of the poor writing? Poor execution? Poor directing choices? Cinematography? CGI? If you were to guess any of those, you would be wrong. He said none of that. You would be flat out wrong because to say any one of those things would mean taking accountability for the product that you worked on and you put out to the masses. And see, when these types of articles come out, when these conversations come out, many times unsolicited, whether it be from a studio or from a director, they don't take responsibility. There's no responsibility taken as to why the movie failed. It's all on us as the audience member. They did the same shit with Madam Web. And even within the Flash film, Andy Muschietti did the same thing when he came out and had a conversation about the poor CGI. It was on purpose. It was on purpose. We didn't get it. We didn't see something. So it's our fault that your movie failed. Instead of just recognizing that you did a poor job. I'm looking at a $200 million film and I'm seeing PS2 graphics. So, okay. But before we even get to the article, because I'm a little enraged. Just a little bit. I just woke up and I just know the article is going to be filled with lies. This is the same man, Andy Muschietti, who will be directing Batman Brave and the Bold. He was brought about by James Gunn, okay? The same James Gunn that has sat in a reporter's face, or I believe it was on Twitter, and he said The Flash is the greatest movie he has ever seen. If you ever need a reason as to why I am skeptical on James Gunn, why I don't trust him to lead the DC Universe creatively, this is why, okay? And while I understand that he wasn't genuine when he said The Flash was the greatest movie he's ever seen, I would hope he's not, because if he is, I'm very worried. But I know he wasn't, because he will lie and fib if it means securing a bottom line. And I'm not for it. I'm just not for that. I'm very good off that. So, yeah. But anyways, let's just get to the article, right? So he starts off by saying, I think The Flash failed because it didn't appeal to all four quadrants. When you make a $200 million film, the studio expects you to even bring your grandmother to the theaters. So if there was an expectation in place and you didn't meet expectations, whose fault is that? It's your responsibility to make a film that appeals to all four quadrants. This is the first time ever hearing of four quadrants. I have no idea what that means. Maybe that's a regular term in the industry, right? But it's your responsibility to put out a film that appeals to all four quadrants. And you didn't do that. It's not my fault. It's not my grandmother's fault. It's not my father's fault. It's your fault. But okay. He then goes on to say, in private conversations, he was told that many people are not interested in the Flash as a character. I'm going to repeat that again. Many people are not interested in the Flash as a character. Half the quadrants, 2 are female, and many women are not interested in the Flash as a character. Okay, I had to take a moment. I had to take a moment because I'm enraged reading this right now. What do you mean many people are not a fan of the Flash as a character? Why would you take this project? Why would you accept this job if you recognized as a diluted fact that people are not the fan of the Flash as a character? You took this job because the people like the Flash as a character. You fucking moron. And see, and it's just... let's go on a superficial level, okay? First of all, the second part of what he said about women not being interested in the Flash as a character, I think that's kind of laced with misogyny, because for you to believe that there's no room for women to be interested in the Flash as a character, his stories, what he brings to the DC universe, his supporting characters, you're full of shit. Because you couldn't produce a put together film. All of a sudden, people like me, women like me, we're just not interested in the Flash as a character. That's why we didn't go out to see your film. It's not because your lead actor was a menace to society and you made the active choice to keep him in the film, or I'm sorry, keep them in the film. You and WB made an active choice to keep them in the film, and you thought that would have no consequence. Okay. But let's go on a superficial level. Superficial. The Flash, in my opinion, he's a nice man to look at. He is. He's a cute fella. He's a handsome fella in some issues. Just on that alone, you have women where their interests are piqued. But let's not even do that. Let's not even fucking do that. Let's go a little higher. We have a whole CW show, whether you like it or not, that has ran for 9 seasons with Grant Gustin. 9 seasons. Based on who? Oh my God, The Flash. 9 seasons. And you think in those 9 seasons it didn't appeal to women? Even though it was on a network that is generally geared towards women because their bread and butter is romance. Okay. Okay. And somehow within those 9 seasons, it didn't appeal to women at all. Oh my God, I never watched it. I never watched The Flash. Then let's go to the comics. Let's go to the comics. The top of the food chain. The Flash, I would argue there are very little people who would place him under top 10 for DC characters, for DC storylines. That man is at least top 5. He can battle between the 3rd and 4th spot on the list. Are you fucking serious? Oh my God. What are we even talking about? This is stupid. This is so idiotic. This is dumb. And I'm moving on because this is stupid. Absolutely stupid. So he then goes on to say that he was happy with the film, called it his best so far. Okay. He also touched on the PR crisis that the film had due to Ezra Miller's legal problems amid his mental health struggles. Okay. When you make a film, there are things that are out of your control. One of those is when an actor has a PR crisis. No, that's bullshit. You and WB were arrogant enough to continue making this movie and to put it in theaters knowing that Ezra Miller in real time was being a menace to society. You were arrogant enough to believe that would have no effect on this movie and the perception of it, and whether people would pay money to see this dog water of a film in theaters. And it failed. And I'm glad it did. I'm so glad. If you, literally, I think on 4 separate occasions on this channel, I have said fuck WB. This is why I say that. Every time. And then, the article's over after this. He says, Muschietti adds that he has no issues with Miller, saying, I had a great experience with him as an actor. He is a great comedian and he surprised me a lot. Well, I mean, that just shows, poor judge of character. So I don't even know. I don't even know what to think. I really don't even. What is there to say? Why is it every single time these dead on arrival films fail, it's our fault. It's our fault because we didn't see something. We didn't get something, okay? Women are not interested in the character. Every single time. every single time. Oh, he's supposed to be doing Batman Brave and the Bold. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see his vision. I'm so done. Have a great rest of the day, the week. I will catch you guys later. Let me know what you think, or don't. But either way, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys later.